We know that because we have the jail file and they're not there. So those photos went to somebody. I wonder if they went to Rob Davis. I wonder if they went to Officer Rob Davis or Chad Mason.
I'm going to play
or
the
Robert
body cam.
Drum.
I'm going to play the body cam where Davis says,
when you have an officer that says, I want to employ money into...
And I mean, this is unbelievable. He says, yes, I violated... What do you look for?
the body cam where he says, I'm going to employ money into his case.
Yeah. Once again, this arm's new.
Okay. Properly fastened?
Properly fastened.
Okay. Did you do anything inappropriate to it?
Hear that? You know, I would say, like, they're just talking.
Hey, Rob, remind me to tell you I had an idea about this case that I thought we should imply. Imply? Is that the word? Employ. It would take spending money, though.
It would take spending money. It would take spending money. Spending money? You're going to pump money into Mustafa's case? I mean, today, we have Mustafa beaten up inside the jail to get silenced. I mean, they want to silence him. I mean, what is the whole thing? Well, I mean, what were they expecting? That Mustafa's going to call us from jail and tell us whatever the fuck you do, don't talk about them falsifying my case. Don't talk about this police department falsifying my case. I mean,
look. Let me give you my theory. Okay, let me give you my theory. Sarah Sammy, during Mustafa's bond motion.
Well, there are no longer theories when you have a body cam, the police department body cams all over the internet.
Exactly. Sarah Sammy says in court, she says, Your Honor, he's a danger to society. He should not be released. Keep him in jail. Why are they so invested in keeping this man locked up? What is so significant? What is he going to do? You can put an ankle monitor on him, okay? Put him on house arrest, monitor him where he has to check in every other day, whatever the case may be. He has no criminal background, okay? And clearly this is a car accident. He's got a dash camera. He's got all this evidence. He's got
the computer inside the vehicle showed that his foot is on the brake the whole entire time. And the officer says he made it all the way to the 4th lane.
Look,
the dash camera show that this is a car accident.
Look, he's got a Google Nest inside of his apartment. Okay,
that shows it's a beautiful family.
Just listen to this. He's got a Google Nest inside of his apartment that nobody has access to but him. It's on his phone that the police department took, but nobody has access to but him. He's not going to be able to log into Google from jail, from solitary confinement to get in. They took his phone. Everybody knows if you're trying to log into Google, you have to get a phone verification. You get a text message in order to get into your account. Okay? They took his phone. They put him in jail, and he has no access. And who do you have on the case? Casey Stevens. Now, the prosecutor lied in court. She said, Your Honor, Mustafa crashed the car previously, gave Jason Nance brain injury, which, by the way...
Are we talking about the same Jason Nance that's running around today saying the police department falsifying my statement? I never said that.
Okay, so here's the deal. Mustafa had a second bond hearing, and the prosecutor doesn't mention that Mustafa gave someone allegedly brain injury. She doesn't mention that again? Why not?
Because she lied. Obviously, she lied to get him
and she knows,
denied a bond. The judge specifically said, I'm denying the bond because of what you're telling me about Jason Nance.
That's the first time. The second time, she comes up with a new lie. She says he threatened a correctional officer, that he was going to sue her.
Even though the evidence and the files show that he never threatened a correctional officer, and it's the other way around. They beat him inside the jail.
So really, I mean, when you analyze this whole thing, they kept him in jail so that he doesn't get the discovery, so that he can't watch these videos. Because if he's out here, all he has to do is go to the lawyer and say, hey, Casey Stevens, I want to watch all the body cams in my case. And I want to hire an independent expert that's going to examine my car. And you know what? Let me log into my iCloud and get the dash cam footage for you. I don't need to have an expert go and look at this SD card because it's in the clouds. And by the way, I have a Google Nest. Here are the videos.
I mean, it's fair to say
they can't lie about him if he's out here and looking at what the fuck they're doing.
absolutely. It's fair to say that the only reason they're denying Mustafa a bond because the minute he comes out, he's gonna start probing into his
course.
case.
He's-
They can't lie about him
This case
anymore.
is going to fall
Well,
apart.
let me ask you this: how is that working out for Prosecutor Sarah Sammy?
I mean, you've got a man sitting in solitary confinement
I've got access.
who's got the whole discovery file.
The whole file is all over the
Look,
internet.
You know what's really, really crazy? What's
All
really-
the body cams are the documents. You've got a giant platform that this community is tuning into and is looking into the falsified case of Mustafa Aljazairy.
The
And
irony
question, the irony.
The irony here is you tried to conceal information from one man, and by the grace of God,
It's a miracle.
by the grace of God, not just one man, the whole world gets to see this file. You tried to hide it, Sarah Sammy and Amy Ashworth. You tried to hide this file from one man sitting in this building behind me. And by the grace of God, the whole world gets to see what your police department and how they're tampering with evidence and how they're a bunch of criminals, violating the law every turn of the way. Every step in this case, they're violating the law.
What's
Every step.
terrifying, if you can do that in the Mustafa Aljazairy case, you can do that to anybody. I mean, you want to say that this community is safe? How is this community safe that you've got officer crushing and staging Mustafa's vehicle? You want to say this community is safe? How is it safe when you have Officer Chad Mason admitting to a judge who's supposedly a respected judge, Judge Carol Weimer? Before he became a judge, he used to have his own practice. I mean, Judge Carol Weimer is a giant judge in Prince William County. He gets to oversee a lot of cases. If he's letting Chad Mason get away with telling him that I violated department policy, I cut and edited this dash camera.
And there's no consequences?
I mean, you want to? How is this community safe? I mean,
God help you if a police officer thinks
God help you if you step on the wrong toes.
Exactly. If you look at an officer the wrong way, God help you if you get in a car accident or if you're getting in a situation where all they have to do is hold you without bond and start tampering away.
Mustafa Aljazairy lost
away.
his family in a tragic vehicle accident.
And if
the
you
material fact of this case
if you
show
think-
this is a car accident.
If you think everybody's family is going to quit their jobs and start stealing evidence from
You
the
think
county,
everybody's going to be able to have access into the police department server? I mean, the only reason you get to watch these body cams
it's a miracle.
is because
It's a miracle.
I have the file that Commonwealth Amy Ashworth, that if you put in a FOIA, she's going to tell you denied. She's going to deny you access from any documents, any body cam, the dash camera in the Mustafa Aljazairy case. She's going to tell you,
It's his dash camera.
I'm not going to release anything to you. Well, here I have the whole entire file, the police body cams, the document, and I'm leaking it on the internet. Now you get to see how unsafe your community is.
I mean, this in Prince William County, this will not save you.
if a dash
Okay.
camera cannot save you,
This will not save
God
you.
help you in this community. And you've got Lieutenant Governor Sears and Abigail Spanberger. All they talk about is men and women bathroom. That Lieutenant Governor Sears tells you, if I go in, I am terrified that I'm going to see a fully naked, nuded man. I mean, my question is, if at Prince William County, I mean, look, we'll get into it. But, you know, you've got, before you vote into who your next governor should be, you might want to ask him about the falsified case of Mustafa Aljazairy. You might want to ask him about the murder of Tatiana David, where on a body cam that's sealed by Commonwealth Amy Ashworth, now that body cam is leaked, you get to see Tatiana David murdered by the police, dragged by the police from inside her vehicle, put away from the vehicle only for them to say, we found her outside the vehicle. You might want to ask Abigail Spanberger about those two cases that's leaked all over the internet. Instead, Lieutenant Governor Sears and Abigail Spanberger, all they want to talk about, men and women bathroom.
The bathroom.
I mean, the bathroom issue, as if this is a new issue.
What's with
They
the
want to tell.
bathroom?
I mean, what's with the bathroom? To be honest with you, I mean, I think I'm finding out that maybe Lieutenant Governor Sears came to Prince William County and accidentally went into a bathroom and ran into Sheriff Glenn Hill. And look, we'll get into it. Let's take a break. Let's take a break. And when we come back, we're going to take a deep dive into the dash camera that Commonwealth Amy Ashworth is stealing from this community. We're going to take a deep dive
into the 7-Eleven video.
We're going to go into the 7-Eleven video. I want to go into the audio of digital forensic where Commonwealth Amy Ashworth says this dash camera doesn't have audio, but then you have Officer Zymus on the stand tell Judge Carol Weimer this dash camera absolutely have audio.
And I kind of also want to go into the independent reconstructionist, what he told me at the time, and
We're going to play the phone call.
and why he's not responding.
So if you're not getting the hint, grab your popcorn, grab your favorite blanket. We're going to be here all night. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, we'll go into all these issues.
Is Mustafa okay right now?
Yeah, no, he's not all right.
There are new questions being raised in the case of a man charged with for a crash killed his girlfriend and her 5-year-old daughter last year.
This is public area.
Come after Prince William's police chief ruled the investigating officer had violated department policy.